manager Alex Krassyuk, who says Wembley Stadium is in contention to host this fight. He told Sky Sports News, "We are now working on this fight, Usyk versus Dubois 2, Wembley Stadium as one of the options." Earlier this month, the ring learned from Dubois' father Stan that his son will be targeting a rematch with Oleksandr Usyk.
The heavyweight division is heating up as Oleksandr Usyk's manager, Alex Krassyuk, drops a major update. Wembley Stadium is a strong contender to host the highly anticipated rematch between Usyk and Daniel Dubois. Talks are already in motion, and Krassyuk has confirmed that Wembley is a top choice for this blockbuster fight. Meanwhile, Dubois' father, Stan, is making it clear that his son is more determined than ever to secure a second shot at Usyk and rewrite history. Their first fight was surrounded by controversy, leaving many questions unanswered. But this time, it's all about redemption. Dubois isn't just seeking a rematch, he's on a mission to silence critics and prove he belongs among the best. On the other side, Usyk is ready to show that his first victory wasn't a fluke, and
Alex Krassyuk, Stan Dubois, they're both saying the same thing. It seems inevitable that we're going to get Daniel Dubois, Oleksandr Usyk, the rematch, which will now this time, whereas first time it was a mandatory defense, this time it is actually going to be for undisputed, which is an
to reaffirm his dominance. If this fight lands at Wembley, expect an electrifying showdown. Will Dubois rise to the occasion, or will Usyk crush his dreams once? Again, Alex Krassyuk and Stan Dubois aren't just speculating. The rematch between Daniel Dubois and Oleksandr Usyk is inevitable. But this time, the stakes couldn't be higher. Unlike their first meeting, which was a mandatory title defense for Usyk, this fight is set to determine the undisputed heavyweight champion. This isn't just another bout.
He's not in the best place right now, but Usyk Dubois, would that, of course, overskip a Joseph Parker fight? Let's say if that was to be revisited for the summer, providing Joe wins, of course.
I'll hand deliver the contract tonight.
Yeah?
Of course, we all want to see the unification, but I want to see Joe come through. Joe's a Queensberry fighter as well. I want to see Joe come through.
It's a defining moment in boxing history. Dubois is burning with determination to avenge his loss and prove he belongs at the top. Meanwhile, Usyk is laser-focused, ready to silence any doubters who question his reign. The heavyweight division has been waiting for a fight of this magnitude. This is bigger than revenge or redemption. It's about legacy. Can Dubois change history and dethrone the champion? Or will Usyk prove once again why he's the king of the division? The moment of truth is coming, and it's going to be explosive. Who do you think will take the crown? Drop your thoughts below. Promoter.
If Usyk Dubois rematch does come off, apart from what you would hope for, a better refereeing performance, what else needs to change for Dubois to become victorious this time?
I think he's done everything he needs to do. He's changed a lot from that fight. He's grown up a lot. We've seen him in his last 3 performances that he's had. This is a different Daniel Dubois, and this will be, I believe this could be his time.
Frank Warren is taking charge, pushing to finalize Usyk versus Dubois without any delays or excuses. There's no waiting around. This fight is happening, and Warren knows it could define the future of the heavyweight division. While Joseph Parker's recent performances have stirred speculation, the focus remains clear. Usyk versus Dubois is the fight fans want to see. The excitement is building, and this clash is set to shake the boxing world. Warren isn't leaving anything to chance. He's making sure that when these two heavyweights collide, it will be a fight for the ages. It's official, the heavyweight division is on the brink of a game-changing showdown, and the clock is ticking. Are you ready for this historic battle? Frank Warren is setting the stage for a heavyweight war.
Right now, Daniel Dubois is the best heavyweight in the world, including Usyk.
Including Usyk?
I genuinely think that Usyk bamboozled him and caused him trouble and everything else. It'll be interesting to see, because Usyk's just spoken recently. He said, I've only got another couple of fights in me. I wonder will one of them be against will he be against Dubois? Now, if Dubois...
Well, he said it, didn't he?
Yeah.
He has said that he will take...
And the anticipation is through the roof. Usyk may still be on top, but cracks are beginning to show. Daniel Dubois isn't stepping back into the ring just to settle old scores. He's coming to dominate. Gone is the hesitant Dubois from their first fight. This time, he's bigger, sharper, and more dangerous. After the controversial stoppage and the lessons learned, Dubois has transformed into a new fighter, ready to shake up the division. Usyk has been nearly untouchable, but Warren sees what others might overlook: a revitalized, hungry Dubois prepared to bring chaos. No more hesitation, no more playing it safe. This is Dubois' moment. Can Usyk
I don't necessarily know if Oleksandr Usyk cares about becoming undisputed again. He's done that. So whereas some might say, oh, well, Daniel Dubois to become undisputed, I don't think that's Oleksandr Usyk's chase right now. I mean, he mentioned fighting Alex Pereira, who lost on the weekend, an MMA guy. So I think his thing now is just about having fun fights and the fights that make him the most money. When you look at the heavyweight landscape, what fight makes him the most money? It actually probably is Daniel Dubois.
And the storm, or is his reign about to come crashing down? Barry McGuigan's claim that Daniel Dubois is the best heavyweight in the world, even better than Usyk, has raised some eyebrows. Sure, Dubois has power, but when it comes to skill, intelligence, and ring IQ, Usyk is in a different league. In now, their first fight, Usyk made Dubois look inexperienced, showing that raw power alone isn't enough to win championships. But now,
I think they go straight to Dubois versus Oleksandr Usyk. I think they go straight to it. It's the only fight that actually makes sense for Oleksandr Usyk, and it's the biggest money fight outside of fighting Fury again, which won't happen, and fighting AJ, which doesn't make sense. And unfortunately for Joseph Parker and for Agit Kabayel, I don't think they have a title fight. The only way they have a title fight, and it could happen, is if Oleksandr Usyk gets stripped.
McGuigan is trying to change the narrative, ignoring how thoroughly Usyk outclassed Dubois. Let's not forget, Dubois had excuses after their fight, especially regarding the controversial low blow. Meanwhile, Usyk is a tactical genius, breaking down opponents with surgical precision. Dubois relies on strength and hype, but against an elite boxer like Usyk, that may not be enough. If the rematch happens, expect another one-sided masterclass. This time, there will be no excuses. Analyst Adebayo Akinfenwa has sent shockwaves through.
He's been mentioned that he wants to see Dubois versus Usyk, but Eddie Hearn can say what he wants about, oh, Daniel Dubois is the front runner. At the end of the day, if Turkey Aleksandr is saying that he wants to see Usyk versus Dubois, and it looks ever more likely that's what we're going to get, because Dubois is not going ahead with the Parker fight, and it doesn't look like he's going to give Parker a fight anytime soon.
Through the boxing world with bold predictions about Usyk's future. He suggests that Usyk may no longer be focused on undisputed titles, having already cemented his legacy. Instead, he could be prioritizing lucrative, high-profile fights over mandatory challengers like Dubois. Usyk's recent comments about potentially facing MMA fighter Alex Pereira hint at this shift. With his place in boxing history already secure, he may be looking beyond belts and toward massive paydays. But what does this mean for Dubois and the heavyweight division? Is Usyk really done chasing titles, or is there still a chance for him to reclaim dominance? The future of the division has never been more uncertain. Meanwhile, boxing insider Ola